Is it normal to have random, recurring thoughts about your past and have them upset you? Yes. Very normal. I have experiences from 20, 30, even 40 years ago that come up pretty often. I get anxious and feel sick to my stomach. The only thing that helps is to distract yourself. Watch a TV show or movie. Call someone. Play with a pet. Play a game, etc. Just do something different to set your thoughts on a different path. Also, discuss with your therapist the wanting to hurt someone. That part needs addressing to help you learn to cope with the anger. The brain is sometimes a real jerk. When you are happy and having fun, relaxed, etc., that's your brain saying, okay, we are safe now. Time to process bad things I couldn't process before. Meanwhile, you're just trying to enjoy the moment now. Isn't the time, brain? Of course that's frustrating. But your brain is like, but these bad things happened. When am I supposed to bring it up? Eventually you'll become numb to it and over time process what's happened. But it takes time and patience. Be kind to yourself. And carry forward. It takes time for your brain to fully develop as it is, and having to process bad memories is something it's trying to do to help you move on and not be hurt again. I hope you can have a safe environment where you can process what you need to and grow as a person. Maybe a new therapist may connect with you better. Yeah, it happens to everyone, but your fear about snapping isn't part of it for most people. Might want to talk to someone about that aspect. Yeah, everyone has intrusive thoughts. It's how you handle them that matters. Ideally, you take it as a moment of reflection on how to improve and move on. Within like 10 minutes. There's a difference between contemplation and rumination. It is normal to a degree, but at the level you have them might be an underlying condition. I have diagnosed OCD and anxiety and have intrusive thoughts, and my medicine helps me manage that. Intrusive thoughts are normal, to a point, if they are getting to you in a way that makes you struggle with daily living, or feel you'll lash out emotionally or physically at someone else. There's more at play. If your current therapist doesn't see this as a problem, get a new one. It doesn't mean you're broken or anything like that, but you do have something that is clearly causing you serious distress. I also struggle with intrusive thoughts. I'm 25 now and have memories that intrude from when I was even 12 years old. It gets to me after a while and causes me to shut down and not get anything done. My advice: if these thoughts come from embarrassment or shame, what can help is acknowledgement. Trying to force away the thoughts can make it worse, and at best just makes it return later. When the thought comes to you, say to yourself, out loud if alone, something like, yes, that happened. I did that. And it was wrong. I've learned. And I don't do it anymore. This reinforces to yourself that your thoughts are not who you are. And that it's okay to make mistakes. That sometimes bad things happen and dwelling won't help. Consider medication if need be. I recently started on Lexapro and it's been quite the help with my particular intrusive patterns of word association. Like hearing the word beach, thinking, beach house, that vacation I had with my ex. Now I'm thinking about my ex. Now I'm thinking about her cheating. And just a song I relate to. If you like rap, https u2.be/lsv2gwlgh-o. If not, you can just skip towards the end to the spoken verse at 332. It's solid advice that stuck with me and genuinely helped me. Music heals the soul. I have past trauma pop up from time to time in the form of random thoughts. Remorse more so than anger. I've learned it's best to separate myself from my thoughts or feelings and let it go. If you're feeling like you may really in fact be close to hurting yourself or others, I'd say, consider having a plan ready for preventing it from becoming an action. Intrusive thoughts are normal, and I'd say only become a problem if we allow them to become our own thoughts. Stay strong and remember you're always worthy of self-care. Yay, it's called PTSD. A lot of PPL have that and don't know it. Sore normal. I have them all the time and sometimes it ruins my mood. I would take this out on the people around me until I realized what I was doing and got help. So I would definitely recommend getting help with the thoughts of hurting other people when you're angry. Professionals can give you a lot of tips, tricks, and coping techniques to help with that. I don't know if it's normal, but it helps keep me motivated to track down and confront my family's killers. Yes and no. Yes, because it happens to all of us. No, because it's a sign of unresolved trauma. Man, not a day goes by when I don't think about something stupid or embarrassing I did in my past. Intrusive thoughts can be handled. Resolve them. Do the work. If it can be resolved with a simple, well, I sure was stupid that time. Good. Or, that asshole sure was a jerk. Or even, well, this is why the struggle is real. And remember the resolution. So when that piece of mental road stretches out in front of you, you can recall what the territory at the end of the road looks like. You've handled it. And damn brain can shut the hell up. Now. Your brain is trying to process bad memories and possibly trauma during inappropriate times. It's fairly normal and a pain in the ass. You said you have a therapist, yeah? You could try taking a moment and writing your intrusive memories down to bring up to them later. That might help create a pattern where your brain connects your therapy with processing your bad memories rather than, oh, we're happy. That means we're safe. We should process this thing. Good luck, dude. We need to separate terms here. This is common, but it is not normal. It sounds like you have trauma and your mind is searching for a way to cope. This is what therapy is precisely for. Intrusive thoughts are normal, but if they're causing you distress like it seems like they are, that's when it becomes a problem. You should go back to a therapist and work on how to manage them. There's a lot of different methods and you need a professional to work with you and find what method is best for you. You need to stop identifying yourself as a victim because of whatever trauma you endured. Forgive who you need to. Try to look at the event from a different perspective and try to find the value of the experience. Forgive who you need to. Then let it go. Holding resentment only does ourselves harm. Hey, I would recommend the book, The Untethered Soul, as it talks about exactly this. I experience this a lot. I mostly think of times when I embarrassed myself, or I hurt someone. It causes a lot of negative emotions for me, and I cringe heavily. I wish I could do it over again and not make the same mistakes. This is called CPTSD, and not many therapists are very aware of it or have studied it much. Check out Pete Walker and his research on CPTSD. You aren't alone.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.